You don't just say to an alcoholic, oh, you know how your life sucks?
Yeah.
It's because you're a drunk. Stop drinking.
Yeah.
And the alcoholic would say,
I've been told that.
oh, it's the alcohol? I had no idea. Thank you so much. I won't drink again.
Right.
It doesn't quite work that way. We don't currently lie to alcoholics the same way we do lie to people, for example, that are overweight. We tell alcoholics, look, you have a particular vulnerability. You can't drink. You need to come up with a strategy each and every day that allows you to not drink. And if you can figure out how to do that, you win. But if you don't, you're going to be in trouble. So the same thing is actually true in many degrees to people that are overweight. But what we tell the overweight person is, oh, just put your food on a smaller plate. Here, cut your food with a knife and put your fork down between each bite, and you won't be overweight anymore. You just need to learn to eat moderately and just eat a little bit less.
It's the analog in addiction is, quit the whiskey and just drink beer, or put your beer in a smaller, or only binge on the weekends and maybe don't get behind the wheel of a car.
Right. And it's not real. We know with alcohol the answer is don't drink. And the truth is, for people that are suffering with obesity, for people that are suffering with these diseases of dietary excess, it would be better to avoid the chemicals that are fooling your brain into allowing you to systematically overconsume than it would be to pretend that you can just have a little bit. If you could have just had a little bit, you would have just had a little bit and you would have had the thing under control. You can't, you don't. If you're an alcoholic, you're not the person that can have an occasional drink. Okay, and if you're the person that's suffering with these diseases, you may find it's easier to just adopt a strategy that eliminates these chemicals that fool the brain. We talk about this pleasure trap, the artificial stimulation of dopamine in the brain that results from chemicals that we put in our food that fool our brain. The chemicals we put in our food are things like salt, oil, and sugar. These are highly fractionated food byproducts, not food, and they stimulate the dopamine cascade in the brain. They make food taste better. They make food more interesting to us. And as a consequence, we will systematically overeat. Now, just like some people can occasionally have a drink and not become a drunk, some people can have bits of this without it becoming a health compromising problem. But if you're the overweight person, if you're the person with the heart disease, the cancer, the diabetes, it's not you. You're the person that would be better off saying, let me avoid those chemicals. I'll stop fooling my brain. I'll eliminate the systematic overeating. I'll reverse the disease and pathology, and I'll adapt a strategy that doesn't include continually beating myself up with these things that I'm not capable of regulating.